Despite all those sanctions, the Kremlin is still making so much money from its oil. We found the answer in an unexpected place. 20 miles off the coast of Greece.
We just departed Athens.
We went there with Samir Madani. Madani runs a company from Stockholm that tracks oil tankers for dozens of international clients, such as insurance companies or shippers who want to know exactly where oil is moving in case of a spill or accident. But he took us to see this oil tanker called the Sprite. It's part of Russia's dark fleet, one of an estimated 200 ships that move 1 million barrels of Russian oil around Western sanctions every day.
It's quite rare to see this vessel actually presenting its name and IMO number and everything.
Madani and his team monitor satellite images, signals from ships, and photographs from the ground to track tankers. He told us one day in January 2023, he noticed something suspicious on his dashboard. A tanker sending signals from a port in Japan, a country that doesn't export crude oil.
That didn't make sense. So I was able to review that with satellite imagery and saw that there was no vessel at the port. Instead, it was a spoof. Where in fact, we saw the vessel in Kozmino in Russia.
So they're able to lie about their location?
Yes, in real time.
And so that allows them to move wherever they want to move undetected.
Absolutely.
And that happened how quickly after the sanctions took place?
Immediately.
When you're sitting at your dashboard and you're watching all of this, what makes you know that's part of the dark fleet?
Yeah, the ownership will change. The vessel age is beyond 15 years. That's a red flag. And so these vessels were supposed to be scrapped, and then somebody makes a bid in the last minute with $1 million and gets to extend the life of the tanker.
The Sprite is one of those tankers. 21 years old, it was last purchased in February and is registered to a shell company in the Caribbean. So what was it doing floating off the coast of Greece?
Sprite here is acting as a drop box for Russian oil. If you can see on her starboard side, on the right side there, you have the 4 buoys, and that means they place those there for contact with other vessels.
Other dark fleet vessels that will transfer oil onto or off of the Sprite. Madani spotted one of them, the Zambra, a mile away. These are images Madani's team provided of Zambra moving oil from Russian ports on the Black Sea through the Bosphorus Strait in Turkey and then transferring it onto the Sprite just off the coast of Greece. We were there with you. We're watching, transfer. What's going on there?
The transfers are an additional layer of obfuscation when it comes to transferring oil. So when you have a floating drop box act like that, where it's able to take in any kind of oil and then output any other kind of oil, it confuses things.
The point of this tanker shell game is to get around Western sanctions, specifically a price cap that was supposed to limit Moscow's oil profits. We wondered how, despite all those sanctions, the Kremlin is still making so much money from its oil. We found the answer in an unexpected place. 20 miles off the coast of Greece.
We just departed